Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen, the Magician. And I was doing like such an amazing intro, and someone came and interrupted me. But again, I'm just gonna again. If you clicked on this video, I'm really upset about that because that one was like fire, and I couldn't use it. Anyway, if you clicked on this video, again, just sending you those angel blessings and prayers. Again, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. Again, having all your prayers answered, and I hope they spend all day, all weekend, all week, all year dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve, that you've earned in the Environment Collective. I mean, clearly you're the difference maker. I'm really upset about that last intro. You guys have no idea. It was so on point. But again, Collective, you're the difference maker. You're the one that, again, you're not waiting for the heroes to save us. You're already taking action on the situation. You're rushing into the burning building. You're pulling people from the wreckage. You're doing what you can. And again, it may be your experience on the three-dimensional that, people just take your advice or take your energy. They just use you for whatever. There's no thank you. There's no acknowledgement. And again, it's not that you're seeking outward validation. But again, even if nobody's telling you today, tomorrow, or they didn't come and tell you yesterday, again, we are the fans. We are the ones in the bleachers holding up the signs that have your name on it. We're cheering for you. We're rooting for you. We're hoping, we're praying every day that you keep up the work that you're doing. Because again, you are the light in the world that everyone is searching for. The change, again, the hero that can save us. You're the one that's not standing around to wait. So again, if nobody came to tell you, I'm just here to tell you that you're special. And yeah, we're rooting for you. And I mean, there are many people like me, like you, all over the world. Again, the Most High has the blueprint. We just have fragments of the fractal. We're carrying out our work. We're not asking any questions. Again, if you feel like that's you, I mean, you're in the right place. And again, just know that you're saluted, you're cheered for, we're rooting for you, we got your back, we're hoping that you succeed, all the good stuff. So please, we implore you, keep up your work, keep doing what you do. It could look any way on the three-dimensional surface, but again, that's just a three-dimension, and that's why we're here. So free spiritual message, it could reach you anywhere in the world, morning, noon, night, any continent, any country. Again, it's just a free message. Take what's for you, disregard the rest. There's no point to try to force it or make things fit, and use your own free will and discernment at all times, because you're going to know better than me where all this fits or if it doesn't fit. And again, like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. We got a bond collective. We strengthen it every day. Spiritually buff as F, the Mr. and Mrs. Universes of this energetic life. So we're just going to get started. Damn, that first intro. Anyway, again, your side reading for today or for this video is, and this is, it's a repeat message, but again, I feel like it's very important. Again, it's more clarity on something that we've already discussed, though. Again, in this cycle, it looks like, okay, you have a lot of things coming towards you, a lot of good news, rewards, a lot of good luck, just a lot of good things swirling around you already in your auric field, may not have already showed up in your three-dimensional reality. Maybe they're not in your physical awareness, but they will be, or they're about to be. This is the cycle for that. Now, okay, you could be getting ready to experience, from what I saw, what I could only describe as multiple birthdays in one season. Again, it looks like you're getting gifts and cake, and people are coming to see you, and people are giving you belated gifts and like this type of thing. But again, a lot of this could be coming from the divine. Doesn't have to be a physical person, or coming from the divine in the presence of like a physical person bringing you something that you need, or that is like that you're meant to have. But again, it's this person delivering that on the behalf of the divine. They may show up in your physical reality as a person you know. But again, this is a gift from divine. I see that you have a person or people coming forward. They're going to want to, again, be your friend, talk to you. Some of them want to be romantic partners. Again, you have a lot of people coming forward or coming towards you that are going to want to be in your energy, find out what you're about. Again, this type of thing, they don't seem nefarious or evil or like have machinations against you in any way. It seems like a lot of positive and good people. Definitely romantic feelings in there. Be on the lookout for that. Could be more than one person that you might have to deal with, or maybe you're turning someone down, or maybe again it's termite pond wood and you're just dodging them all. You just don't want to have anything to do with anyone. That'll be fine too. But again, you could have a person or multiple people coming forward and wanting to be kind to you, and again partake from your energy, share energy with you. You could have potential financial increases or advancement, again, or material stability or advancement coming your way also. Seeing positive news, a lot of wishes being granted, and even possible celebrations around some of those wishes being granted, or just in general, it could be a very celebratory time for you, or getting ready to be like that. Again, you're being advised at all times in this cycle. It's keep saying, okay, guard anything hide this aspect of your life, any rewards, advancement, anything you have coming towards you. Again, you might want to keep that to yourself, because again, there's people that are already plotting on you. They're already making plans to steal your cake or ruin your party, or again, whatever it is. They want to bring negativity towards you, but they want to see you that you're having some type of positive advancement so that they can come in and ruin it. It's like a thing of, it's like, it's not fun. It's not fun unless you have something that they can tear down. Like coming in and trying to cause you problems. It's like, they don't want to do it unless they see that you're making some kind of progress. Then it's like blood in the water, you know. Now they want to attack. So again, it's going to make them want to attack. So just keep all these things to yourself. Right now, you're being seen as very busy and very secretive, very mysterious. That's what's bringing on a lot of this. Again, these people are plotting. They know, their instincts are telling them that something is up with you, and it may be time to like go in and find out. Or again, if there's something that we can attack or take away, like they're looking at you like that already. You come off as busy a lot of times, or again, aloof, mysterious, like you're plugged in, but you're not fully plugged in. Like you've got another sub-programming running somewhere in the background. It's sort of radiating off you. I don't think it's something that you can hide. You can, whatever you're doing, it's like you're hiding it, because it's not something somebody can come up, like someone can't come up to you and ask you about like what's going on. It would seem weird. Like, where are you even getting this feeling from, right? You could easily shut someone down. But again, people feel like there's something up that they can't explain. They're watching you. You're coming off as impulsive at times too, but it's like your plans or whatever you're doing, it keeps on working out. So again, people are questioning, again, what they used to define as impulsive when they're looking at you. So again, like I said, they're seeing you in a certain type of energy, and it's like subconsciously ringing their alarm bells. It's making them pay attention to you. Something in them is telling them to pay attention to you and what you're doing. And again, it's activating their Queen of Swords in the reverse energy. They're going to want to come for you. But regardless of all of that, you're already being seen as a person that's in a position of authority, or a person in a position of power, or you're standing in your own authority and power. So you want to continue to do that. And the last message I got was, feel free to keep stepping in that energy. And that wasn't the last one. Is again, whenever you appear around these people, you want to be standing in your power and your authority. You want to give them nothing, not a quarter, not an inch, nothing. Make them work for everything. Because what's going to happen is, again, if you stand in your power, eventually they're going to come to you and they won't be able to help it. They're going to say or do things that are going to expose their masks will fall. You're not going to have to do anything. Just continue to be you. Again, be that introverted extrovert that you are. And like, again, let these people slip up, talk too much, and do the things that are going to expose them, because they're already on the verge. They're feeling nervous and they want to say something, but they don't have anything to go on. They just like, they know something is off or something's about to happen. But again, you're being led to not be afraid of anything these people want to do or anything they're thinking, and just stand in your power. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't have to give them, again, a quarter, an inch, or again, what does it give an inch? They want to take 3 inches. Give a motherfucker a rope. You think you're a damn cowboy. So again, be careful and be mindful of these people. That was just your little side reading for the day, for this video. All right, now we're going to get really into it. What was I seeing here again? Oneself and one's outward appearance. It's more of that being careful. Again, you're getting ready to stand out for the things you've done, or it's whatever you're working towards, whatever you're building towards, it's going to get too big for you to hide. If it's not already too big for you to hide. I don't think you need to be worried, though. Presently, it's already becoming too big for you to hide. It's clear that you don't, when we said do away with these mortal things, it's clear that you've done that. It's clear to the environment that you've done that. You've done away with mortal things. People are seeing you, like they're experiencing you in this energy. Again, you're all about you. You're all about the things. And there could be a thing where it's like, I don't know if you used to maybe pour into other people's cups and ignore your own. It's like, that's a serious, people are having a lot of trouble dealing with this new reality. Like, again, everybody's cup is empty. It's, excuse me, sir, may I have another? But no, there is no other. There is no, everybody going to sleep hungry. And it's like, again, you're the sustenance, or you're the chef, you're the cook, you're the person that provides. Again, you're the one filling up all the cups. But it feels like now you've put that power on yourself. You've turned that around. All the material rewards and just anything, all the treasure, all the material rewards, anything that's meant to come towards you, you're bringing it in towards you and keeping it for you. You're being seen. This is how you're being outwardly seen and interpreted at large by the environment or the world around you. That you don't, I don't want to say you don't want to help. It's not that you don't want to help. You don't want to give, like, your dreams or the things you're working towards. You don't want to take energy out of that to give to other people. You're keeping that all on the side, or all for yourself. It's like, I'll help you, or it's like, if people want to do what you're doing, or be as successful, or like wield the energy the way you're wielding it. It's like, you're not going to show them. You're not in a rush to show anyone anything. You're very much in this Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces energy. Again, very focused on like going to places that you want to go, learning the things that you want to go, doing it in secret. And again, you're expanding, you're growing, you're learning about yourself, you're learning about the world. Again, you're putting your power all onto yourself. Everywhere you go, you're serious about you. You're serious about the things you're serious about. You're starting to block out the world, and you not necessarily let people know, but I feel like they're getting the general idea. Again, you're the powerful one, and there's something. This is fear and intimidation, but it's because it's like fear of the unknown. I feel like this last transformation you might have went through, again, and don't take this, I'm not, like, it's like you mutated. It's like you mutated, or your more alien or extraterrestrial side is starting to show. It's like you don't care, because this is how you travel the cosmos, let's say. Again, we talked about ships and boats, and how everything in your life is a ship. The citizenship, the relationship, the partnership, I don't know, there are other ships, but you can figure those ones out on it. But it's sort of like, yeah, energetically, it's like your alien side is showing. It's very much like you have a spaceship and other people don't. And it's like, key to your power, it's like, okay, show me how to do that. And you're like, no, you just take off in the spaceship. And it's nerve-wracking and intimidating to the people who are just, I'm hearing muggles or normal. Like something like that, like people who aren't, again, they're not aliens, or they're not extraterrestrial in any way, so they don't have access to the knowledge to construct these crafts or whatever it is. Again, you're being seen as very different, or a part of you. There's a part of you that never was seen before that's being seen now, that's very much not understood. But again, it's like, who cares what you understand? That person's getting it right, or they're getting it right, or they're doing it right. Look what they're doing. It's working for them. But it's like a very standout. It's like a black dot in the middle of a sea of white dots. Like, you stand out. You're different. There's something about you. I don't want to say off, but there's like an extra character. That's what I mean, like extraterrestrial, like an extra characteristic, and like there's something there that's felt extra, or seen extra, that's not readily on the surface, that's like very apparent or obvious about you. You're extremely unconventional in the way that you do things, but again, it's leading to success, abundance, expansion. Again, you're having too much success. People are starting to question whether this is divine intervention, luck, or you're just outright cheating. Because there's something here about the hidden, again, the spiritual, or the hidden, or the illusionary, but it's not illusionary. That's just you behind the curtain, working out your own karma and doing the work. So, whoa, so then that's saying that, wow, almost everyone in the environment around you that you know is like on some type of lower vibration. And I'm just going to say that you should just watch out for everyone. And I'm not trying to make you paranoid, but I didn't realize that before. It's like the fact that that seems so alien to someone, or that's the extraterrestrial aspect of you, that you can go inside and like do the work. You can go into your 12th house and like clear out the karma, face the hidden and ugly parts of yourself, and really defeat them and change those aspects of your personality. But then that proves that other people around you aren't doing that. And this is a large demographic of people. This is, again, the environment or the community, or how we everyone involved or inside the community center. We spoke about how we use these analogies, but it's something like that, where that's the thing that they don't have that makes you seem so strange. You're going into that cave of the subconscious, again, at the 12th house, and you're hammering out, or you're excavating the parts that don't belong there. And it's like this, it's like you're doing that, and it's leading you to understand the reasons why you have to put your power on yourself or pour into your own cup. This is giving almost indefinitely. I see you as not giving, at this time, not giving anyone a drop. And it's like to see who's doing the work. The people who are starving, dehydrated, they're on the floor, they're all shriveled up and dried up. That's what I'm saying. Those are the people that look at you as like you're some type of alien. How are you still hydrated and able to maintain your form in this harsh environment? And then I figure there are others like you that are doing the work that you see that they're not being affected by whatever this is. They're putting their power onto themselves and achieving similar results with, again, the leeches and these worms that are around them in their life. But I'm seeing how you could potentially be surrounded by a lot of people that are looking at you differently. And it's like, yes, it's like alien quality, but it's not an alien quality. It's the fact that these people, they're stuck on the 2016 timeline. Like, it's crazy. They're stuck on a timeline before COVID. So that's crazy. Yeah, people are literally living in like 2018. Or they're trying to bring it back. They're trying to bring that feeling back, and it's holding them back. It's an obstacle. It's a blockage that they can't see. And again, this is because you're not there. You're trying to stay. You're on closer to the main timeline, 2025 and beyond. And again, this is that difference between like interstellar travel. Like, this is what they're seeing. This is why you have that sort of part of that, again, that alien quality. This is sort of what they're seeing, because they're not on the, it's like they're not on the timeline where that technology even exists yet. So it's what I'm really saying is they have so much work to do ahead of them. Like, these are people who have 0 dark nights of the soul logged. So it's like, it's like how far you've come since then. Was that 16 to 25? That's like 9 years. So it's like they're like 9 years behind you. And then that's only in, like, let's say physical time, physical dimension. In terms of energetically, that could be exponentials. These people could be hundreds of years behind you in terms of spiritual development. What I'm saying is, like, they may not get it together in this lifetime. They may have to come back. Like, you're not there. You're like focusing on the what's real now, like what's happening in this moment. People are, again, you may, in around that time, 2016, 2018, you may have been the type of person, again, to try to fill up everyone's cup. Now, again, people are still in that mindset. They haven't changed. They're still expecting the world around them to operate in the same way. And things have changed drastically. And it's like, you've changed drastically. And now that you're not pouring into these people, again, now they're looking like shriveled up. And when your grape get dry, make sure you enjoy your raisin. It's like that type of that type of energy or that type of feeling. All the grapes are dry now. You are the vine, or again the sustenance. You are the bush. Now the bush is gone. All the grapes have been picked or they've been falling, but now they've been left out. They're all drying out in the sun. They need to reattach themselves, or again, it's not really possible, but that's how they feel. They need to reattach themselves to that source, that root, that branch that was giving them all the energy. But I see you cut the supply. All the power's on you, and you're just traveling around doing what you want. And again, you don't really care. There's something about here. You're not really caring how you're seen. Again, it's like taking off your mask, and it's like, ha ha, I'm part alien. And it's like who's gonna do what y'all gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Again, your identity, your life force, your ego. It's like it's like unconventionally being redefined, or like the truth, or basically the truth is coming out. And the more you stand in that truth, again, the more you stand in your power, the more expansive and abundant you become. Then the more, again, it seems like you're cheating or you have some type of lucky advantage. You always seem to hit the 7 or whatever it is. Again, that's why it's coming out towards people like that. There's an underlining 3-dimensional aspect to this, a very heavy and lower vibrational aspect to this, where it's saying that what I'm hearing is that what's that? I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, it's where I'm about to go. Like there's something about you, like again, hustling beyond like the capacity that the hustlers can understand. There's something about like you're after it. You're a go-getter. You get to it. You put your hand. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You, again, like we said with the state property. Again, if he could, again, I'm not saying, and please don't resort to any kind of illegal activity or anything like that. We don't promote that type of thing here. But again, the analogy again from state property to, it's a comedy movie, and that's one of the only reasons why I use it. It's not like as serious as like a New Jack City or a Menace to Society, which does also have their funny moments. But again, these are very serious and dramatic film projects. But again, the character, Dame Dash's character, he's supposedly, he's like this big dealer. He controls all this territory, whatever. But his thing is, he remembers being, again, that soldier on the block. He wants to do like the individual work, but it's like you can't do that. So like his thing is like if he could get this whole shipment, break it down himself, cook all the drugs, and then like break it down and go outside and sell it himself. Like that's what he wants to do. And it's like, no, that won't work here. Like, but it's almost again, you have this hustler spirit where to people, it's like you're doing that. It's like you're the whole operation, and you're moving faster, getting a lot more done than these hustlers that have these whole complex, like I'm at the top and I've got these guys doing this and this doing that. And it's like, you don't have any of that. You're getting to it. It's like, and if you could, you'd pitch them things yourself. But I feel like, again, you're in the field, you're at the top, you're doing everything. And it's like, there's something about your ability, again, and it's you by yourself, moving around, maneuvering, getting all the work done yourself. And again, I'm not saying that you're doing something illegal or bad, but again, whatever your hustle is, it's like people who champion themselves as being in that energy. I'm a go-getter. I get things done. Again, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I go down there, I do the work. And you're also going to see me at the award show. I'll have my suit on. Like I can clean up nice, but I'm not afraid to go down there and actually get the work done to manifest the things that we have to manifest. And it's like, I don't know what it is about you, but again, people who have these complicated networks and all these things and connections and people they're working with, it's like little old you by yourself. Again, they're the $100,000 guy on the block and you're the millionaire guy. And then I did that again, right? Guy, there's no genders here. Ladies, you already know, your boy. It's just, again, my male brain, that's how I talk sometimes. I said, I could say, are you guys thirsty? And there could be girls there, and I mean everybody. It's not a way to insult you or marginalize you or make light of, again, how you identify. It's not anything like that. Again, your boy got mad love for everybody that tunes in. And again, there's no genders here. But again, it could be something like that where, again, you're out hustling everyone. And again, these people, they have all these networks and all these things set up that they've been doing. Or again, people could have all kinds of industries or things that they've been trying to convince people like, this is going to be the way that and it's like they're looking at you and it's like you're tearing the picture out the frame. Whatever they're saying, it's like, it's getting slapped backwards. It don't even make sense no more. So there's something about that, like on the on the lower vibrational level, again, where again in your physical reality, where it's possible for you to mix with these other lower vibrational people, even though you are extremely high vibrational, you do exist on the greater plane of manifestation we call Earth, and everybody is here. And again, some of them are lower vibrational, some of them are higher vibrational. But where you exist, where your lower vibrational energies exist, again, you're running laps or circles around all these other lower vibrational energies, and it's making them stand out as, like, again, then this comes out a lot as obsolete, or whatever their plans were, their dreams were, that people are tearing down their drawing boards and they're throwing all that away. Because again, whatever your hustle is, it's better, and it works better. There's a better routine. It just seems to be locked in more. So there's something up like that on the outside of what we were talking about. But again, there is this unconventional change and this alien aspect to you that's sort of on a higher plane that people kind of feel energetically. It's like even hearing your name, that you're about to appear on the scene. It's like people get nervous, you know. It's like, oh, kind of, you know, a little bit sweaty under the collar. You know, palms get a little bit moist when they know that you're going to be involved. Because again, you're not normal, or you're coming off as not normal. And again, you outperform all the lower vibrational people. And then on a higher vibration, you're also operating on a high level. And it's sort of like, who is this person? Like, it's not fair. Or like I said, you're around a lot of, I don't want to say mortals, because you're not in this body, you won't live forever. So you're also mortal. But again, it's sort of like, or like I said, like muggles, I'm trying to say, like people who they haven't tapped in, or they don't see, they haven't, again, they don't have that relationship with the divine yet. So they're the divine in their mind is still their conscience, or whatever this reality told them that was. Anything else but that it was God speaking to you. Again, people are still struggling with the things that their conscience tells them. They haven't fully tapped in and like given that thing a name, unmasked it for what it truly is, and allow themselves to co-create and incorporate that energy inside them, the energy that's been inside them since their inception, right? That voice in your head, I don't know when you figure it out as a baby or whatever, right? When you start to notice you have that thing is always there with you. But again, some people maybe are not tapping into it, or they're just, again, the matrix or whatever has convinced them that that's the voice in your head. And it's like, no, it's really not. And you should explore that, because there's a lot of you hidden in there. Or again, where society tried to convince you of that you're this character that you've created and that you exist as in society. Again, there's a lot of the real you in there. And that's what that voice is. Again, the left and the right brain. The thoughts in the right brain, they can formulate. But everything that the right brain thinks, it has to pass through the filter of the left brain, and then that's how you speak. So, and this is what channeling is, right? Because now when I'm channeling, when I'm doing readings and stuff like that, I'm speaking to you directly from my right brain. My left brain is in the background. That's why I speak so fast, and I can never remember like what I just said, because again, it's just this part of my brain doesn't have that. It doesn't operate like that. But it takes a while to make your right brain be able to speak fluently like that in the real world, because this part of your mind spends its whole time being marginalized. It witnesses your whole life, and it's like in your head screaming, like it wants to come out and have experiences, but it can't. The left brain is doing everything. The left brain is making all the logic. It's filtering everything that comes out. But the right brain has an aspiration to have the things that it wants to express come out unfiltered. And then that's what I'm saying, why you should listen to that voice inside yourself, train yourself, meditate, and that voice will become clearer, and you will be able to speak from that again. And that's the side of your brain that is connected, that's more connected to, it's the more abstract part of your brain. This part of your brain interprets the matrix. It tells me that this is a cylinder, or that, you know, these are pages, or I'm in a room, or whatever. We've all agreed in that this is reality and this is how we live it. But your right brain doesn't see all of that. It just sees this as like an energetic playing field to be manipulated. But again, it's about locking in, and there's what CPG grade. I've seen the experiments on it. Again, if they cut that cord in between the hemispheres of your brain and they separate the halves, again, you have instances where you will pick up something with your left hand and your right hand will smack it away. Because again, there are two minds in there, right? There are two personalities existing as one, and one of them feels marginalized because it's watching the other one experience the whole world, and it can't ever speak, or it's experiencing the world, but it can't ever speak or express itself the way it wants to. So again, you're 40 years old, and again, that part of your brain or that part of yourself is marginalized. You have a spiritual awakening or breakthrough. Again, this is where things can feel weird, or there's a lot of tension, or you don't understand what's going on, or you feel like you're going crazy. No, it's the marginalized side of your brain that's been witnessing your life the whole time and not been able to speak. When you made bad decisions or you did things, that's why, yeah, in your mind, you'd be like, shoot, I shouldn't have did that. Or, yeah, your right brain is saying that. But when you try to say it into the real world, your ego might be like, nah, we don't even do the wrong thing. You'd be like, man, I don't even know why they're so upset that I did that, but it's like, you did something wrong. Again, there's that separation between the filter of what you're actually feeling on a soul level and what comes out. And again, it can be scientifically proven in the way that I just expressed to you. So, with that being said, again, you're extremely advanced, and I feel like, again, you're unlocking this, and again, it's becoming a one thing. You're tapped in with the divine on that level. Again, physically, scientifically, again, you're operating on the lower vibrational level and you're knocking them out. On the high vibrational level, you're knocking them out. You're being seen as this hustler that's like, or again, a person that gets to it, gets it done all the time on the physical, on the three-dimensional. And then from a higher aspect, again, it's like you're some type of an alien or extraterrestrial, or again, there's that part of your personality or your persona, there's that aspect of you that people don't understand. And I'm telling you, it's that right brain being able to speak or interact with the world without having to pass through the filter. Like you can actually speak honestly from your bare naked soul. You can actually speak from the heart, where a lot of people, they have this apprehension because again, there's a lot going on with the filters and how they feel, their emotions. And again, it all ties into quantum physics, tarot, and the greater energy, the micro, the macro. And I could spend all day showing you how I'm a very skilled and experienced spiritual scientist, but we'll just move on. Oh wow, so this is, again, this alien thing is who you are. Okay, this is everything. This is yourself, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. This is plays into your destiny. This is all of the above. This is heaven. This is you in heaven. This is who you are. This is your higher self, right? This is glimpses of your higher self for other people to see, and this is really what they don't understand. Because again, this is you having all the power, and even if you don't try, you're meant to land with maximum success, achieving its desired outcome, 100%. So this is you, like Mike Tyson, when they put the blindfold on him and he threw those 2 bullseyes with the darts. Again, it's something like that. But the less you think about it or try to hit that bullseye, the more you're gonna hit bullseyes. This is what I'm trying to say. Try to, again, don't filter everything. If you're throwing the dart, throw it from your right brain. Don't think about it, just throw it. Don't think about the miss and whatever. Just look at the target and be like, you know what, it's right about there, and just do it. And it, again, more often than not, even without trying, you're going to land with close to 100% maximum success, achieving your desired outcome. And again, this is something where it's like, it's involved with everything you do, how you feel, how you think. Again, it's an alignment that you're in, or it's a certain alignment that you bring or that you've achieved, let's say. And you know, when I started this message, I didn't, I'm getting a lot because things like just keep coming out, right? And again, something about this aspect of you, again, on the tree of life, it's in that hidden, it's in that hidden place. The knowledge aspect of the tree of life is like, it's invisible, or again, it's like the hidden part. It's like the spiritual part of everything. Knowledge, Uriel, visions across the abyss. Exactly, detachment to outcomes and sort of, again, staring. You heard that line, Batman says that you stare into the abyss long enough, it stares back. And again, it's all about who blinks. This is you not blinking. Again, being able to fully look behind the veil, and no matter what, if it's sheer paradise or it's like the ugliest of uglies, again, it's not shaking you, because you're something. Your bare naked soul is an actual spiritual presence. Again, you operate on the lowest vibrational level and the highest vibrational level, and on both sides, you operate at a high vibrational level. It's crazy. So again, this hidden aspect of you, I feel like it's meant to come out. But again, there's a lot of hidden knowledge, or a lot of hidden aspects of yourself that, if fully put on display, the world may not be fully ready for, but it may be that time. There's like a reason why this keeps coming out. I feel like you can't hold back, or there's no need to hold back. Again, I'm an alien. What are you going to do about it? Like, what are we doing? Again, can I just go about my day? Yes, I come from another planet. Yes, I fly spaceships. Yes. But I'm also very busy right now, and I don't have time to answer all your questions. Like, I can't turn this into an interview, right? I've got things to do. It's like that sort of thing. It's like, it's not that important, but I feel like it's coming out. The hidden, again, if the tree of life is everything, people feel they can interpret spiritually and mentally and physically. Again, they're about to find out that there's something else hidden there that they didn't see. And again, that's that aspect of you, or you. There's like, oh, aliens are real. Like we had all the stories and the conspiracies. We kind of pretty much felt like it was a thing, but it's like this is like, okay, now this is the real thing. And then that thing is what I'm finding out is it's not like an incredible like, oh, this is gonna no. They're busy. Oh, they don't even have it time. The aliens don't even have time to explain to me like where they came from, and like I was expecting it was gonna be like the movies, like the ship, and then it was gonna be like a whole aha moment, and they came down, and they like, no, oh, you're already on mission. You don't have time to explain to me what you're doing. Like it's something like that. Like I'm an alien. Get over it. I got things to do. It could be like that type of energy, just like a hidden aspect, like something that was always. That's what I'm trying to say. Something that was always there, hidden in plain sight, and it's like now if you just turn it a little bit to the left and the light hits it a certain way, it's like people are like, holy crap, you were an alien this whole time. It's like, yes, I was. It's like, mind you, I have things I have to do now. So something like this, something hidden right in front of people's faces. And it's like looking at it from a slightly different angle. And now they're finally starting to see what was there all along is kind of what I'm trying to say. You've got the ones, yeah, people feel like like you've tricked them, or again, they, one trickery. They feel like people want to be privy so bad. They want to see behind the curtain so bad. But I feel like, again, everyone's finding out at the same time and none of them feel special. Now, everybody's going to want to run in and make alliances. Be wary of that. Yeah, like I said, they feel tricked. This new knowledge, something else has been revealed that I thought like I should have known this, but like no, it's like when they found those rods under the pyramids, and it's like, yeah, so basically, you know what really angered me about that was I remember fighting with my teachers in the in like grade 8 and telling them that they didn't really know what the pyramids was and that blah blah blah, and you got to learn this and no. They made me like I'm a bad student and no. They was wrong. They actually had no right to do that, because actually now we're finding out that they was dead ass wrong, and all that curriculum and everything, all that homework and parent-teacher interviews, and he ain't passing this class. I should have never did it. I was right. They didn't even know what they were talking about. Now they're gonna have to rewrite all of that and reteach us. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like somebody discovering something that was there all along. They had a certain perception, and now it's like eat your words, or again, STFU, shut the fuck up. Like definitely something like that. We're discussing something that was there all along. Oh, we thought we knew everything about it. And it's like, no, you were dead ass wrong. You knew absolutely nothing about what you were talking about. Something like that. And again, something that's so important that like, again, there's nothing, it doesn't change anything for the pyramids, right? It's like, yeah, I've been had these rods in the ground or whatever, this city been underneath me or whatever. You're just getting here now. Mind you, I'm going to continue to be the pyramids. You guys be amazed and stupefied as much as you want to. Again, you're just getting here now. And you feel, and then when you got the first time, when you discovered the pyramids, you wrote all these books and convinced everyone that it was something that it was not. Basically, I mean, you acted on not having all the information, which to me, in many other aspects, if you were to do that, it's almost the same as lying. You know, you don't come and tell me that this is the person that hurt you if you're not really sure. And then you see what I'm saying? Now I'm feeling like, oh, this person this person, you're not supposed to do that. I at least want to go talk to this person or something. I feel like something has to be done now. And it's like, oh, you was dead ass wrong. It had nothing to do with that. So again, something like that, people discovering something that was in front of their face all along. They talked a whole bunch and it's like, now everybody got shut the F up, because that is just nonsense now. It doesn't even make any sense. What they were saying 10 years ago, it's all out the window now. So, and I notice, for me, just the last thing, I notice I'm not seeing anything on the pyramids now. No, we don't talk about that no more. I don't see nobody. I don't see, not even on Rogan. I don't see nobody talking about that since that, except they're saying that, but now nobody has anything new to say or like what the pyramids, exactly. Now everybody's dumb. So this is my point. Something finna happen to stupefy the people. And again, it's involving you. Don't feel like you've done anything. Yeah, look, what am I getting? The last one, irritability. You see what I'm saying? Irritability over success. That's what I'm saying. I love when a message just comes together like that. So again, be mindful. You're an extraterrestrial hustler that's putting, again, the lower vibrationals to shame. And again, you're being cheered on in heaven, as this is the way it should be. And again, it's just something that was a hidden aspect of your personality, your persona, that was always within you. Again, it's only coming out now, and it could be shocking. Ooh, who is that? Yes. Hold on one second. Three of Wands. So regardless of how people feel right now, and they can feel really like they feel played, or again, they feel rowdy. Like, can you believe that? Can you believe that, collective? Hiding all that intelligence, or again, whatever it is you're hiding all that talent, or like people are a little bit salty, but they're not gonna bring that towards you. Nope. You were gonna stay in the background and chitter chatter. Again, something may have turned out to be even more grandiose and spectacular and tremendous than they tried to talk you up and take the credit or something like that, or like collective part of our gang. Yeah, the collective one of us. Well, collective would never. And it's like, no, I'm greater than all of you. Again, I don't even think like you think. And anyway, I'm getting to stepping. I got intergalactic travels and these type of things to do. Oh wait, I can't just what? Because if I take my finger, that's somebody bare. This is what I mean about this deck. Her bare ass is just out. But like I said, you've got things to do. 8 of Cups, walking away. Again, people, however they feel inside about, all of this, they're not coming towards you. They would never dare insult you, or never dare bring the drama your way. And again, whatever you're doing, again, they can't. You're busy. You're not even there. And then that goes to, again, these people, their brains are on that one mainline frequency. They're still filtering all their thoughts. They're not thinking authentically, organically. This is like, I feel like they can feel it on some level, but they don't know how to do it, or they don't understand. I remember somebody told me that one time. They saw me reading cards and they were like, I can never do that. They're like, I don't understand how you do that. All I see are those dumb pictures. And I was like, I'm like, some people, they just don't, you could be looking at the exact same thing, they just won't see it. And then again, it's a criteria. Well, before anyone would learn tarot, I would advise actually doing the spiritual work, because again, you're going to become a dark practitioner. Once you realize what the tarot is, people are most definitely going to be using it to try to get back at people. And again, you're going to incur some serious, terribly dangerous karmic justice come your way, because that's a serious no-no. Looking into other people's Akashic records and then going out in the real world and trying to influence the three-dimensional circumstances or the world around them, that's going to come back on you pretty hard. And I wouldn't say pretty fast. It has a way of coming back in where it's like you don't see it. The divine might have you actually ride your horse all the way to the top of the mountain and then strike you down right there. So it's something to be careful about. But it's not something that anyone can't learn, right? But that's my thing. It's like, even to say that to them, I know, like, whoever this person was, I know they wouldn't even, if I told them that, and I don't understand how they didn't see that. Obviously, there's a criteria you learn, and again, it's like something you practice. Your intuition, it does depend on the person, like how far you can go with something like this, right? But again, it's a matter of actually having a clear intuition, and again, pattern recognition, knowing the definition. It is a lot. It's like a lot to learn, but once you get into it, you can do it. I wouldn't recommend everyone does it, because again, some people, their ego and these type of things aren't in check. And it's like, say someone feels like, oh, their spouse is cheating on them. They throw the cards and they see that in the cards. Again, they might act on that information, and that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not how it works. And then it's like, even though that person was doing something wrong to you, because you acted on, again, it's a dark practice. You're using something that's outside of the physical reality to, you know what I mean? Universally, in terms of universal law, that's a serious no-no. That's a very serious charge to catch in divine court. And like I said, you don't want divine messing with your life. You don't want to catch a 10-year sentence in spiritual jail. And then on the physical plane, you're going out throughout your life. Like, again, no one can tell you're in spiritual jail, but it's like, you just, after like 5 years, it's like, yo, this person got like bad luck or a bad omen on them. Like, I don't like chilling with them. Every time I'm with them like this, that's what I'm saying. Like, things just start to go left in your life, and it goes on for a prolonged period of time. Like, you don't want that. So again, somebody would use that. And like I was saying, even though the person hurt you first and you use that energetic medium to get them back, they would be let off the hook. Because again, what you're doing, you're on a 5th dimensional plane. What this person is doing is lower 3rd dimensional vibrational things. And even if they're using the 4th dimension, like they're trying to see the pathways to not get caught, again, they're not in line with their higher self, and there's always a chance that it'll blow up in their face. Again, it's not navigating the 4th dimension from the three-dimensional perspective seems very complicated. When you're in the fifth dimension, you're in touch with your higher self, you're looking back on it, you can see the pathways from the third dimension that lead you right to your higher self. So it's easier to navigate. So again, if this person's telling lies and they're operating on the third dimension, it's very low vibrational. They're looking into the fourth dimension. It's only a matter of time before they slip up. It's a bazillion pathways to, it's like Doctor Strange when he said, oh, I went over whatever millions of battles and we only win the one. Like, that's what I mean. This person is literally navigating through all those same type of pathways. And as a mortal, as a human, yeah, you could get it right. Maybe but again, you're going to slip up. You're not divine. You're not God. You're not seeing all the pathways and the right ones to choose. And again, you're doing something nefarious or again, against the universal laws, even again, against moral law. So it's not going to work out for you. So, but if you use an energetic medium like this to get back at someone like that, that's what I mean, where do the work first and make sure you're clean. And again, you don't seek revenge in any situation, or again, because these are the things, again, with great power comes great responsibility. And if you're using something like this to try to attack people or do these things, again, don't be surprised when your entire life falls apart. Or, you know, or again, someone you care about gets sick or something like that. And then you would know, you will go to sleep at night feeling like, damn, did that? And it's like, yeah, that's why you feel like that. Exactly. That would be your intuition hitting you and you being the high priestess in the reverse and trying to block your intuition because you don't want to believe that, like, no, I'm special. Like, no, nothing's going to happen to me. No. And it will be because of that. So be careful. But again, some people just see pictures on the cards. They don't feel anything. Their intuition doesn't speak to them. And again, you could be just walking away. You could just be like, yeah, well, like, again, I'm an alien. I know where the planets are or whatever. I'm going to the paradise planet. I'm just going there. Or I got to go to this planet. It's all made of all these types of materials I need. I'm going there to carry out a mining expedition. I got to get all these materials and bring them back. Like, you've got things you're doing as, again, this cosmic being. And you got these lower vibrationals just, again, hanging around, wishing that you'd come towards them, or, well, they're kind of hating and talking because they don't understand, and they want to have the power of the Kundalini too. They want to have that awakening and have the crown chakra activate and, again, be in touch with the cosmos. What did Darth Maul say? Like, oh, the force fields. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. When he got, like, reinstored and got his legs back, for a second, he wasn't feeling the force. And then he stopped for a second and he was like, oh. It's like, yeah, oh, that's what it was. He's like, the force. I forgot about that. It's like they want to feel the force, but they're not tapped in. They don't feel anything. They just feel the rain and the wind on their face. They don't feel that extra energy, that electricity in the air, that je ne sais quoi. It's not there for them. So there's something about if they can't live this cosmic life, or again, they can't go where you go, they can't, like, if they can't do that, then they're gonna, like, cause havoc on the three dimension. Like, they're gonna do their best to like, in order to compete with you, it's like, okay, on the physical plane, I'll make myself like a king, like a rich king then, right? Like, you're an alien, you're special, you got all these powers, you can do all these things, yeah. But I'm a rich king on Earth, and that's great. It's like, excuse me, that's great too. That can't be overlooked. It's like people want to take that route instead. It's like, so, like, I can't beat you in that area, but again, I can gain my own. But again, they want a 5 of swords it. So they have no problem stepping on necks, toes, bunions, pushing people over to try to get to the top. Like, so it's still a nefarious thing. It's going like 5 of wands, seeing you do your alien thing, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna 5 of swords it till I'm the king of pentacles. But they believe that it's like, would it be? Ace of swords in the reverse. Wow. No, it's not going to be a righteous thing. It's a perception. I'm going to do a bunch of psycho BS, and then I'll be the king of pentacles. And it's like, irregardless of all the collateral damage that I may have caused, or again, I may force my way in, destroy a lot of my own life and certain scenarios or people around me, but it won't matter because, and dang, I got to cover up this king of pentacles because it's a woman. She ain't got no top on. But yeah, as long as I end up being the king of pentacles, and again, I'm going to see myself in an upright position. But again, what they did to get here was the 5 of swords, ace of swords in the reverse, which is not very good. Again, it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of fighting, marginalizing, putting people in fight, flight, or fright. Again, putting people against each other, causing disgraceful defeats for people and like tearing them down, tearing their projects down. This is undermining Achilles' healing, like that sort of thing. Being like a sort of vicious competitor, right? But it's like playing dirty and causing chaos and destruction. But again, as long as I end up on top, is like what people are thinking. But again, it's all to compete with you. It's like, even if the aliens come, it's like, I'm Lex Luthor. So like, who cares? On Earth, I'm like someone special. So I can't be like just left behind or denied or kept out of the conversation. Like, people want to be important or feel as important or as powerful as you. And it's like, again, they're lower vibrational. They only deal with the 3 dimensions. So it makes sense that they want to go to the highest level in the 3rd dimension that they can. It's like building a Tower of Babylon. It's like, I can't exactly reach the gods, but I'm going to go as high as I can. Wow. And again, so like I said, then this thing, like, they're going to know about all the pain they're causing, and they're going to have to live with a lot of like heartbreak. And like, again, I traumatized people. Again, I carpet bombed a bunch of people that didn't deserve it. And it's like, now you've got to live the rest of your life and go to sleep at night. And it's like, yeah, there could be some terrible things that a person does to put themselves in this position. And it's like, they're just going to try to live with the pain. Like, and it's, take any opportunity I can. This is like living the party life or whatever, doing anything you can to escape the pain that you're really feeling, right? Anything you can for, and again, you're the King of Pentacles, so you have a lot of resources and you can get around. This could be someone like trying to escape like the things they've done, the nightmares. This could be for like a decade straight, depending on how much resources a person has. Like, they're just going to keep throwing material resources at this type of pain but it will never go away. It's just to disguise it or mask it. And all this would be in an attempt to, again, surpass you or just be considered on the same level as you. Again, this person doesn't want to be excluded from, these people or persons don't want to be excluded from the conversation because they know they're inadequate. They still want to be able to compete. It's all about competition now. Again, I feel like that hustler spirit is really starting to ruffle some feathers, or again, rub people the wrong way. But again, I feel like I kept you guys here too long. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment section. Your boy got number love for you. I hope this brought somebody some clarity. I hope this was somebody's story. It's able to help somebody. And cleanse, guard, energy, pray, take it all back to the Most High for reasons specifically like this. And I think that's it, guys. And I'll see you again in the next one.